Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Sparky Van Devender at Parnassus Books on this absolutely beautiful fall day, and there are lots and lots of things to talk about. I'm going to pair these two together. Small things like these by Claire Keegan. She is an Irish author. This is a really beautiful, almost like a little parable, fairy tale of a book. Gorgeously written, read it a couple months ago, absolutely loved it. And it's a book that if you're Catholic, it'll make you feel really bad about being Catholic. I mean, lots of things do. I can say that as a Catholic. And I just thought you might want to balance it out with the book that I talked about last week. But I think I'm going to talk about this book every single week for the rest of my life, The Whole Language by Greg Boyle, because I love this book so passionately. And it will make you feel really good about being a Catholic. So if you just read the two of them together, it'll make you feel like a Catholic. Okay, Memorial, a book that I love by Brian Washington, out in paperback. This was one of our first edition picks and just a terrific novel. And a book that is coming out today, 100 Things We've Lost to the Internet by Pamela Paul. I will be doing an event with her the beginning of November, I think November 3rd, yeah. And it's just 100 really short essays about things that we have lost because we have the internet. And it's way funnier and more charming and insightful than the title would lead you to believe. And I really enjoyed this book, and I'm looking forward to talking to Pamela about it. And then, as if you don't know, Katie Couric's new book is out today. She is everywhere, and she will also be at the Ryman in a few weeks, and we will be selling the books there. So if you want to get ahead of that, read the book before she actually arrives. And now Lindsay's going to tell you about all the beautiful gifty things that we have. Okay, thanks.
Hi y'all. Well, my dog runs amok in the store and has not stopped since 8 a.m. Let's slow things down. Let's talk about some books that are quiet and meditative, unlike my puppy. Up first, there's a debut novel that I'm really excited about, The Memoirs of Stockholm Sven by Nathaniel Ian Miller. This is a book set in the early 20th century about a man who is so sick of society that he goes to live on the Arctic. Sounds like a slow read. It's actually so beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Check this one out. To continue our theme of slowing things down, we've got some poetry for you today. Louise Glick has a new collection out today. It's tiny, it's a beautiful gifty item. We love her. Looking for some gifts that kind of focus on the earth. We've got Unearthing the Secret Garden by Marta McDowell, which is the plants and gardening that inspired The Secret Garden. It's a beautiful book. They've done other ones about other books in the series. It's a great gift. Again, touch grass, meditate, slow it down. Another one, Gastro Obscura. We all know Atlas Obscura. We have one just for food. Again, another beautiful gifty item. Buy it for everybody in your family. Learn about food around the world. And if you're also trying to slow it down in the kitchen, we have Cooking at Home, a cookbook that I personally appreciate because it embraces things like microwaves for those of us who maybe don't have time to slow it down but want to. And finally, this doesn't really fit the theme, but Renegades by Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen is out. I don't know, maybe we're trying to slow it down and meditate with the former President Barack Obama and music legend Bruce Springsteen. This is going to be one of the biggest gift items of the holiday season. We have a ton. Get yours now. Now we've got Elise talking about events.
We have great events, and P.S. I want to read everything that Lindsay just spoke of because they're great. And speaking of great, tonight, in the flesh, Sandor Katz, the Fermentation King, has a new book out today. This is Sandor Katz's Fermentation Journeys. He's a James Beard Award-winning New York Times best-selling author and just an amazing guy. This is stories from around the globe that have really inspired his life's work, which is fermentation. Get online and register, and then come here at 6:30 tonight to see Sandor. We're so excited to have him in the store tonight. Tomorrow night, we have the Reverend Jen Bailey, who wrote, this is a beautiful little book, and it packs a powerful punch. This is To My Beloveds, letters on faith, race, loss, and radical hope. She is much beloved here, and she's in conversation with Emily Towns, who is the Dean at Vanderbilt University Divinity School. So this is going to be a Facebook Live event on Wednesday, 6 o'clock. So watch online. It'll be a really powerful and wonderful conversation. Thursday, we are hosting in-store, this is Ivan Maisel, and his book, I Keep Trying to Catch His Eye. And this is his book on love and loss and how his son's suicide impacted his life and that of his family. So again, he's going to be in store here. You're going to want to come and hear what he has to say. It's a powerful story, and he's incredible. You know him as a sportscaster, and you see him all the time on TV. Talking about sports, he's going to be talking about his family. So that is Thursday, 6:30 at Parnassus. Go ahead and register online for this event. Then on Friday, so the great Paige Crutcher, she used to live here in Nashville. Everyone knows her, and to know her is to love her. So her new book, The Orphan Witch, she will be here signing copies on Friday. Check the website. I think it's from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock on Friday. She'll be here in the store. Come get the book and come see Paige. And then I want to tell you, because Monday, Lynn Bachlida, again, someone here from Nashville who has impacted our city in such major ways and has written such incredible books. This is her latest. She is written and edited. This is the history of Nashville's Warner Parks. And this is really about the land, the people, and the events that formed this huge piece of property. And it's a stunning book, and she will be here Monday, 6:30. Again, register online and come and be our guest. And I hope I see you at all of these everywhere. And now I'm going to turn it over to Rayanne.
Hi everybody. Nathan Hale stopped by the store on Saturday to sign copies of his newest Hazardous Tales. This is Cold War Correspondent. It's the true story of a female journalist during the Korean War. Also, Wimpy Kid fans, there's a new book out today, Big Shot. And for the horse lovers, there's a new graphic novel, Horse Trouble by Kristen Varner. This is about a girl who is riding horses at the barn, but unfortunately, her best friend is allergic to horses and can't be there with her. And a new chapter book today, by Gary D. Schmidt and Elizabeth Stickney, illustrated by Jane Manning. This is One Smart Sheep. This sounds like such a fun book. It is about a sheep who wanders onto a piano moving van and winds up in the city and has to find their way back to the farm. For picture book lovers, Gladys the Magic Chicken is out today by Adam Rubin and Adam Rex. This is a tale from the olden times about Gladys, the dancing chicken, who's mistaken for a magical chicken that grants wishes everywhere she goes. And for fans of The Underwear Dragon, here's the sequel, Return of the Underwear Dragon by Scott Rothman and Pete Oswald. Why is the Underwear Dragon sad? Because he can't read, and the knight decides to teach him how. And one more book I want to tell you about is Daughter of the Deep by Rick Riordan is out today. We will have copies hopefully very soon. This is a standalone novel about a girl who finds out she's the descendant of Captain Nemo. It's inspired by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and takes place at an elite maritime academy. Thanks for listening, and thanks for shopping at Parnassus.